Alright, well, I'm back with another one of these videos. By this point you probably already know the drill, but for those who haven't seen the last two parts, I'll give a brief rundown. In this video series, I take Sanses from alternate realities and universes and list them off, explaining their powers, timeline changes, and that kind of stuff. Now I know that this is part 3, but you don't gotta watch the other two to understand what's going on in this one, but if you want, go ahead and watch them. Anyways, it's been a while since I did these, and I completely forgot what Sanses I've actually added on these videos already, so please, if I get some wrong, don't thrash me in the comments. Now, a quick disclaimer, all my information is from different fandoms, and it might be different depending on what website I got them from, so please leave a comment if you believe I'm wrong about something. I've also linked every single website I've gotten my information from, so enjoy if you want to look at those. Anyways, without further ado, let's get going. Sans Who Laughs, or Blackberry Sans, is an alternate timeline version of Sans from the Dust Swap AU, and was created by Epic Nightmare Sans and Harvey 7 Demise. He originated from a world called Violet Swapfell and was a royal guard for Queen Toriel. He was forced to fight his brother Violet Swapfell Papyrus, who began murdering the denizens of the underground for no apparent reason. After a close battle, Blackberry Sans emerged the victor, and before Papyrus died, it was revealed that he needed to kill the monsters of the underground in order to increase his strength and defeat the human. As his brother died, Blackberry Sans absorbed his LV, or level, causing him to absorb Papyrus's memories. He witnessed the humans' genocides through his brother's viewpoint, and due to the absurdity of seeing a human child possessing so much power, he began to laugh. Sans Who Laughs wears a ripped red shirt, black slippers, and brown pants. Unlike regular Sans, his eyes glow red with his teeth shattered and a knife jammed into his head. Although he loves jokes as much as regular Sans, he adores blood and pain, which is why a majority of his attacks are just blood versions of regular Sanses. Bolt Z Sans, or Bolt Z, is from the Crisis Tale universe and was created by Bolt 027. Bolt Z was created when Sans gained the Soul of Wishes, and he wears a dark blue jacket with a white line down the center of it, with his pants being black and white. He has a blue thread on his face, and instead of a glowing blue eye, he has a glowing crimson one. Bolt Z also has the ability to grant wishes due to his soul power, alongside a form called Hate, which causes his power to increase immensely at the cost of his sanity. Correct Sans, or just Correct, was another character created by Bolt Zero and is originally from the Correct Tale universe. This Sans lived on the surface and alongside his brother actually had parents, until his mother, died in a car crash. Correct ended up contracting a deadly virus from the incident and was forced to take an unknown serum created by his father, which was known as Project V. Although he was cured, the scars of the incident never faded, which led to Correct having irrational outbursts and panic attacks. He dons a black, yellow, and gray jacket, black and white pants, and black shoes. Besides PTSD, his personality is pretty similar to regular Sanses, except for the fact that he's a weeb. Correct also has a vast assortment of different powers, from an ancient sword called Draco Grandis, sorry if I mispronounced that, to black strings that both cut and repair anything it touches. The most interesting power within his arsenal, however, is his vengeance powers, which he gained from absorbing the soul of vengeance. This vengeance boost grants him 7 new powers, those powers being regeneration, absorption, adaption, higher precognition, metamorphosis, transcendent powers, and a final unknown one. Of course, this wouldn't be a Sans AU without some over-the-top transformation, as Correct also has a transformation called his Genesic form. Sorry if I butchered that. A transformation that came after he absorbed objects known as Genesic crystals. This form also increases his strength exponentially and can deflect almost anything thanks to its barrier regeneration. Undertale Sans, or just Hell Sans, is a Sans variant from the Undertale universe, and I can't seem to find the author from the fandom page, so for any of these I don't give credit to, just know that I just couldn't find the author, and if you are the author of any of these that I don't credit, just please leave a comment. Anyways, Hell Sans was a former underling of Nightmare Sans, someone we've previously gone over, but after a while he quit and sought out a better life for himself. He currently goes on adventures as a way to increase his power so he can protect those he cares about. Unlike a lot of other Sans variants whose levels are in the millions or god forbid infinity, Hell actually has a level of 24 and possesses a large amount of determination. He also sports a large number of bone attacks and an ultimate move, which is creating a giant unbreakable cauldron and hiding in it until his enemy goes away. He wears a black and red jacket with a black undershirt. His glowing eye is also purple instead of the classic blue. He also has an actual recorded height of 5'4" and a weight of 156 pounds. Jewel Sans, or just Jewel, is a Sans from the Jewel Tale AU created by YouTuber Yannix BP. This Sans is the prince of his own world and acts as a keeper of the Emerald of Kindness. Jewel was forced to fight his father Gaster when the latter grew insane from his attempts to locate the 7 gemstones, this universe's version of the souls. After being beaten by his father, it was revealed by the guardian of the gemstones that the jewels were granted to those worthy. Jewel was granted the Emerald of Kindness and used its power to defeat his father. After the defeat of his father, Jewel travels to other alternate timelines to protect and aid them. He wears gold shoes, a cyan shirt with a green heart on it, a green jacket, a purple cape, and a large golden crown with a green gem in the center of it. His eye color is also green instead of blue, and his powers are essentially the same as regular Sanses, except emerald theme and of course, the ability to hop between universes. Dyer Sans is from the Dyer universe, another AU created by Yannix PB. Dyer came from a universe where torture and slavery was commonplace, and humans were forced to fight in gladiatorial combat. Although Dyer was a slave owner himself, he treated his slaves with kindness until he himself was forced into slavery by his brother due to his lack of power. He was beaten and abused and given a scar on his arm every time he made a mistake, resulting in 1,200 of these scars. Eventually, he snapped and killed both his brother and a majority of the people within his AU, minus Frisk and Toriel. He now travels throughout various AUs and destroys them out of jealousy, as the residents in them lived happy and free. He wears red and gray shoes, black shorts, a white shirt, and a gray jacket. His eye glows purple after his absorption of determination, and his powers are very similar to classic Sans. But he also has the ability to transform anyone he kills into a slave. Dynai Sans, I have no idea if I'm saying that right, is a character from the Dynai Tale universe, created once again by Yannix. After a large number of genocide routes, Sans went to Alphys in an attempt to put an end to the killings. He gave Alphys the idea for a machine that could split Frisk and Kara into 2 separate beings. This machine actually worked, and Frisk and Kara split apart. The victory came at a price, however, as Sans himself was thrown into the machine and ended up absorbing some of Kara's hate. This Sans has 2 separate forms because of the incident, day and night form, like that one wolf Pokemon that I forgot the name of. His day form is kind and caring, while his night form is ruthless and short-tempered. His day form dons a yellow and blue jacket with a glowing yellow eye, while his night form wears all purple with a glowing purple eye. His 2 forms work in tandem in a fight, with his sunny form relying more on healing and transportation, while his night form is more combat-oriented. He also has the ability to combine the 2 forms together and each take a half of the body. Cursor Sans, or just Cursor, is a Sans variant created by a Mandarine, once again I'm sorry if I butchered that, and was created in a universe near Undertale. He is an outcode, or a character who stays outside their own universe for whatever reason. He also serves as a protector of AUs out of kindness and moral integrity. He was created by unknown means and doesn't seem to have any connection to any other AUs. He ended up exploring the multiverse and ended up witnessing the battle between Dream Sans and Nightmare Sans. After realizing the importance of defending the multiverse, he began to act as a peacemaker between good and evil. He has white, arrow-shaped pupils with arrow-shaped markings on his face. He dons a long scarf cut in the shape of arrow tips alongside black shorts and combat boots, black fingerless gloves, and a blue Dragon Ball Z Scouter. He also has the ability to shoot arrows, and also has a sword in the shape of an arrow, and, of course, he has the most important power of all, empathy. Regret Sans is a Sans variant of the Regret Tale universe created by Splatforce. Regret Sans was a normal Sans until he was infected by a deadly virus. He is both a roommate and travel companion to another variant, Radiant Sans. His only motivation in life is destruction, as it allows his code to maintain its stability. Regret, unlike most Sans variants, has black bones instead of white ones and dons all black clothing with black wings. He also has a glowing white object strapped to his back in the shape of a guitar. He has the power to manipulate and generate code, and can also create illusions. Not only does he have powerful magical abilities, but his physical abilities are quite great as well. Despite his power, he still suffers from my personal greatest weakness, poor eyesight. Nightweaver Sans, or Ghost Sans, is a Sans variant created by Undertale Sans. He was a Sans who was allowed a second chance at life, but at the cost of having to consume magic to survive. After a while, Weaver actually managed to regain his life completely at the cost of his mental sanity. He now conducts experiments and survival games to test the potentials of the people he kidnaps. He's also quite prone to messing with the multiverse. He dons a black and white Reaper outfit like that one bear from that anime game, and wields ghostly bones. Weaver doesn't believe in happy endings, and because of this, sets out with the goal of killing his creator. Alright, well, that was a nice little part 3 video. Once again, I hope you all enjoyed this, and please, if you desire credit for the photos I put on screen, please say so in the comments if I can't actually find the original creator. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again in the next.